Good morning and vanakkam, everyone. I am Dr. K. Pushpam, postdoctorate assistant professor in sociology. Now we are discussing about who was Kautilya and name his famous work. Introduction. The author of the ancient Indian political economic treatise Arthasastra, Vishnugupta, was traditionally associated with Janakya and Kautilya. In ancient India, Kautilya, also called Janakya, was a sage advisor and teacher. He contributed to the establishment of a powerful and prosperous state by King Chandragupta Maurya. The Arthasastra, a significant work by Kautilya, offered guidance on running and administering the kingdom. Next, who was Kautilya? Kautilya is also known as Janakya. He was a renowned Indian scholar of old times. The University of Taxila was one of the oldest centers of the learning, and he was one of its tutors. Kautilya is renowned for writing Arthasastra, the book on the science of governance and leadership. He was so wise that several kings sought his advice on ruling wisely. He helped Chandragupta Maurya achieve power and then become the emperor of the Maurya Empire. He believed that a ruler must be strong, clever, and fair. Kautilya's teachings were also on economics, politics, and military strategy. He is remembered as one of the India's greatest thinkers and advisors. Next, biography of Kautilya. In ancient India, Kautilya, also called Janakya or Vishnugupta, was an extremely straight and intelligent philosopher, teacher, and advisor to the king. He lived during the Mauryan Empire, which lasted for more than 200 years. A young man named Chandragupta Maurya became the first emperor of the Maurya dynasty with Kautilya's assistance. In addition, he authored the well-known Arthasastra, which taught how to prudently govern a kingdom, handle finances, and maintain national security. Kautilya thought that issues would be solved by applying strategy and knowledge. He is regarded as one of the finest intellectuals in Indian history because of his stature, observations, and firm leadership. Next, workings of Kautilya. Kautilya, also known as Chanakya, had very strong ideas about how rulers should govern their kingdoms. His work was centered on the importance of the wise leadership, good laws, and fairness. He was a skilled strategist and advisor who played a key role in the rise of the Maurya Empire. Kautilya's wisdom continues to inspire leaders around the world even today. Next, this picture shows the Kautilya's ideas for the political philosophy, like Kautilya's ideas regarding leadership, governance ideas from Kautilya, Kautilya's ideas on punishment and justice, Kautilya's strategic mind, and Kautilya in contemporary times. So these are the aspects he gave the ideas for the kingdom. So like the political leadership, the king as the servant of the people, a ruler should prioritizing the welfare and happiness of his subjects. Then qualities of leader, wisdom, self-discipline, courage, integrity, decisiveness, and good contact. Decision making. A leader must be well informed, consult experts, and take timely decisions. Leading by example. The ruler should set an example through his actions and personal contact. Then governance ideas from Kautilya. Saptanga theory, the state has 7 elements: Swami, Amatya, Janapata, Durga, Kosa, Danda, and Mitra. Then efficient administration, well-structured bureaucracy, clear division of duties and accountability. Economic management, strong economy is the base of a strong state, focus on agriculture, trade and revenue collections. Welfare of the people, happiness, subjects leads to the ability and prosperity of the kingdom. Then punishment and justice. Danda, punishment is essential to maintain law and order and discipline in society. Proportional justice, punishment should be fair, impartial, and proportionate to the crime. Prevention is better. The king should detect and prevent crimes before they occur. Protection of the innocent. The ruler must protect law-abiding citizens and ensure justice for all. Then strategic mind, Mandal theory, foreign policy based on the concept of friends, enemies, and neutral states. 4 Upadaya means Sama, conciliation, Dana, gifts, Bida, division, Danda, punishment. Intelligence and espionage, a strong network of spies and secret information is vital for state security. Realism and practicality, focus on practical solutions over idealism to achieve state objectives. Kautilya in contemporary times, relevance in governance, his ideas on administration, ethics, and public welfare are still applicable today. Economic policies, emphasis on self-reliance, taxation, and economic planning aligns with modern economics. National security, his strategies on defense, diplomacy, and intelligence are crucial in today's world. Leadership lessons, values like integrity, discipline, and people first approach are timeless leadership principles. So these are the ideas will be get from Kautilya. Then Kautilya's leaders ideas are regarding to leadership. Kautilya thought that the ruler should be powerful, statute, and equitable. He recommended that the king should always keep his mind and actions ahead of events and take judgments that safeguard the kingdom. He emphasized that the king should always be in control of the people and have them protected from harm. In addition, a good leader, according to Kautilya, should possess knowledge in the fields of economy, law, and war. A leader, says Kautilya, should be wise in times of peace as well as in war. In fact, he thought a ruler to have the right council of advisers to be with. A good ruler, Kautilya believed, would make his kingdom peaceful, ordered, and prosperous. Next, governance ideas from Kautilya. There are lessons of Kautilya Arthasastra that showed how a kingdom can be well governed. They teach from creating laws to an army setup. He believed that a ruler should be fair and just, but also strict when necessary. Kautilya thought that laws should protect the people and maintain order. He also said that a good ruler should focus on the economy and make sure the people are well fed and prosperous. Kautilya encouraged rulers to gather knowledge from many sources before making decisions. He believed that wise and careful planning was the key to the success of any kingdom. Next, Kautilya's ideas on punishment and justice. Kautilya believed that punishment should be used to keep order in society. He said that wrongdoers should face consequences for their actions, but the punishment should be fair. He also thought that the punishment should match the crime. Kautilya always believed that a leader should not allow people to break the law without some consequence. Yet, at the same time, he advocated that a king should be sensible and not hot-headed. He advised the rulers to do whatever would bring a sense of equilibrium back into the system. For Kautilya, justice was important for peace and stability in the kingdom. Next, strategic mind. Kautilya was also a master of strategy, especially warfare. He said that a king should always prepare for battle but should only go to war if necessary. He thought that a ruler should understand the strengths and weaknesses of his enemies. He also believed in using spies to gather information about enemies and their plans. Kautilya was not only concerned with the means of fighting, but also to win without the use of warfare as much as possible. He argued that the rulers have alliances with the other kingdoms for their survival and prosperity. Through his strategies, the Maurya Empire expanded into one of the largest empires of the ancient India. Next, Kautilya in contemporary times. Kautilya books, the Arthasastra teaches how to manage a country and solve problems. Many businesses study his ideas on strategy and leadership. His thoughts about fairness, planning, and management are still followed. People around the world learn from Kautilya's wisdom to make better decisions in modern times. So let's we conclude. Kautilya's book, The Arthasastra, is still considered one of the most important works on governance. Kautilya's teaching focused on practical ways to rule and manage a kingdom. His advice on leadership and strategy continues to be relevant in modern times. In addition to being a teacher, Kautilya was a sage counselor who influenced in Indian history. He is well known for his important achievements, which include his vision for a better society and his extraordinary brilliance. His works helped in establishing the Maurya Empire that turned out to be one of the largest and most powerful empires of ancient India. While Kautilya proved knowledge, planning, and strong leadership can change history. He continues to inspire leaders and thinkers around the world. Kautilya's legacy is wisdom, strategy, and a deep understanding of human nature. So this is the Kautilya contribution and his famous work. Thank you. Let's after we can meet in the next session. Thank you.